We got this thing rocking and rolling here. Tell you what we can do. Can't see if anyone's watching. I'm not used to using the Hangout side of it. Anybody there? Welcome, everybody. Oh, viewers down here. I can't see the little comments. That's the problem I don't like. I have to turn that. Mute that. We reversed on screen. We are.
Oh, that's weird.
Can you go get my microphone, my Bose speaker that's in front of my TV in the office? Hey, Loch Ness, how you doing, buddy?
That's yours.
I'm assuming you can hear me. Can you hear me? That's one of the things we forgot to check was the microphone.
Where do you want it?
I want you to pull. Where's that wire cord I had? The one that's in the back there. Yeah.
Plug it in.
Yep. Hey, my bourbon journey. Yes, you can hear me. Do I sound any good? Julia's here. Sound and video off. Fine. You're supposed to say Julia's fine. Alrighty. What are we going to do today, Julia?
What are we going to do?
I don't know. We'll see. Santa Cruz is here. He's going to say something about your freckles. And we're going to watch. We'll pop the chat up. How's that? So I can see what's going on. This is the problem, guys, with this part of the Hangouts. Is anybody on there know how to... so I can see the video that I'm doing and the chats at the same time. That is the problem. I have not figured out on this.
I don't know, but you better serve up some.
We haven't even got a glass yet, Julia.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Shall we take the 2014? Oh yeah, I'll take this one. And you want this one up here?
I don't care. No, just one of
those.
Okay.
There you go.
We could drink some Cotsworth.
Okay, that's a good idea.
That we got as a sample at yesterday's Single Malt Whiskey Society.
Mm-hmm. Which was fabulous.
Fabulous.
It was fabulous.
The only part that I don't like, and this is for anybody that's in the SMWS, is the Pressman, how you doing? I had a hard time getting stock. I had to fight with people to keep.
And some trades.
And somebody wanted to trade one of the ones I wanted, but it was not my first choice, but the one I had was their first choice.
Mm-hmm.
I had been thinking about getting a bottle of Cotsworth. Tom, it's not Cotsworth, it's Cotswolds. Are they two different whiskeys? This one is English.
Is that back here?
It's the one with no label on it, yeah.
This one here.
Dave at the Cake and Court gave me a sample of this. What?
Is that all you need?
Yeah. I need to see if I can pull the chats up on here so I can see what everyone's talking about or doing. Somebody says I'm a lucky man. Why am I a lucky man, Loch Ness? It's not because of my good looks. I'm assuming you're looking at Julia.
No, he's talking about the whiskey.
What whiskey? I don't know. I'm not supposed to look behind you. You just opened up your first Tomat and 14 Portscas. I bet you that was good. Is that in the old bottle or the new bottle? OJ for hire. Kaboom. Bad spelling. Okay, no problem. I can't spell worth a damn either. So Julia and I are going to... We're going to do this first of all.
So this is a sample
There's
from...
also a very other sample, but important.
Why is this guy interrupting me?
Right? This is
a sample from a friend. He's the manager of the Cake and Cork in Alberta here. And he was very generous and said, "You guys want to try something?" And that's why we're here. So now that I have a separate...
Do you want me to open it?
Yes, Julia. See how she treats me like I'm Bart from the Catch Test Dummies.
No. I'm just trying to make sure that it's a fair.
Oh, hold on a second. Ain't nothing fair about nothing here. Pressman, you moved on to a Knob Creek Rye. I have a Knob Creek Rye. I haven't even tried yet. So now, good.
Now I can pour.
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah.
You want me to pour that?
No. I got it.
Anybody trust Julia to pour mine?
Yeah.
Here, we'll hold it.
I don't want to pour it over top of your computer.
Ah, so she does know her limitations. Nice color.
There you go.
What's everybody think of that color? So
the rest is mine? Is that what we're saying?
Go right ahead. You know what happens if you have too much.
Oh, look! There's you.
I have to pour some more.
No. That's
pretty good, guys. I think she knows. She knows how to pour. Cheers, Eric. OJ. I'm gonna do some shout outs here. Tom R. My Bourbon Journey. Oh man, I'm supposed to find something for My Bourbon Journey.
Okay, but aren't we going to talk about?
Yes, we'll smell this.
I'll remind you.
Yes, she's my Scot.
To talk about.
Not as cute as Scott.
To find your something for My Bourbon Journey.
Yeah, you remind me.
I will later.
So what we're trying is Cotswolds Distillery from England. I don't think it's a very expensive whiskey. Do
you have any of this?
I have never ever had this. The only thing I've had from England is right here. And these are older. And it is it is a English whiskey company, and it is what they call American Bourbon First Fill, single cask, limited edition, natural color, non-chill filter, made in England, single malt spirit, not yet whiskey.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, not yet whiskey.
Oh, it's a spirit. Okay.
Because it is not old enough to be one.
Oh, handmade in England.
I think all whiskey is handmade, but and this is a peated, chapter 4, peated, not yet whiskey. And when I tried them, they're very good. They were excellent.
Okay.
So
this is Cotswold.
Yeah, Cotswolds. I like it. Smells very good. Jim Murray rated this liquid gold.
Oh wow!
It's got some very nice legs on it. Can we do the anaconda? Is the food quick here?
It is very golden.
It's $55 in Chicago. Just arrived last month. On a site I pulled up here, Tom, it's a 45 pounds. So it's in England. That's off their website. Which is odd that they're selling Glencairn glasses with their whiskey.
Oh, they are?
It is a single malt whiskey. That's all I can see on it.
Well, the light in here is really nice. You can... last night I was having a hard time seeing the legs at the tasting.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's because they have pot lights in that room. It's a nice tasting room.
It is very nice.
That we get to go to.
Yeah. No, it is really nice. It's just I can really see the legs here.
Let's the after show begin here. 92 proof. Yeah, I don't have anything. He just handed that to me before we left. I had to look it up here, but I didn't get anything pulled up, boys, because this is kind of a last minute impromptu thing, but I didn't want to leave when Swami left, if you know what I mean. So, what are you smelling on that?
I already had a sip.
Do it, Julia. Full dram, Santa Cruz said. Pour her full. I think she gets lots of drams.
Yeah, it's It's pretty good, right? That's not. Is that like a half a dram? Is that what that is?
That is not. That's probably 2 or 3 drams for a little person.
Yeah. Wow.
Throwing out the WhatsApp, you must be into the third one. Hey Eric, how you doing? It's made in England and they call it bourbon. Oh, do they?
Okay, sorry. We were going to talk about what was on the nose there.
Oh, I tasted it already, Julia.
Yeah, too late. Skip that part.
I don't know why I have Julia on the show today. I'm a little upset with her. She was getting into my chocolate again. Guys, just so you know, it's an ongoing thing. She's into the chocolate. She's
actually I look for all the treats in the house.
I'm hiding some of it now because I kind of wanted to do it with a whiskey that I want to do a review when I start doing live or recorded shows. And I really thought that this chocolate.
I felt so bad after I ate your chocolate. I was going to try and find you that specialty chocolate that's made in Sherwood Park.
Isn't
that nice of me?
I've had it before. It's not so special.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's nice that she's making herself, sound good because you guys are watching.
And when you're not here,
actually,
I just creep around the house and I find all the snacks.
She's like a bloodhound, man. She can smell that chocolate a mile away.
It's because you've taught me well. You've taught me well with the
Santa Cruz and just called you the chocolate hunter.
Yes, the chocolate hunter.
Well, I'm not doing too bad. I got 11 viewers. Oh, can't hear what's going on, but had to pay my dues. You're a good man, Rob. Thank you very much. Julia, you can get chocolate Easter bunnies now for half price. That is some disgusting chocolate, Eric. It is. Ugh, it's more oil than chocolate.
I would sample it with a whiskey.
What cacao level do you think pairs best with whiskey?
Oh.
Talmar is asking.
Oh, okay. I've had the salted caramel, and that's more of a milk chocolate, I guess, right? And then I've actually had some dark, like 100% dark chocolate with it. I love that.
So you like a bitter chocolate with your?
Depends what type of whiskey you're, pairing it with. Like if you have a bourbon, I find those are absolutely delicious. Like a bourbon with a chocolate dipped strawberry.
Chocolate dipped strawberries.
Yes.
I think you made some and sent me a picture, but I didn't get one chocolate dipped strawberry.
Yeah,
I remember when I first met Julia sending her chocolate strawberry bouquets, and I'd never gotten one chocolate strawberry.
When was that?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Hang on a second. I think it was like 4 years ago.
4 years? It's been that long?
Yes.
Why does it feel like 8?
I don't, is that a good thing that it feels like 8?
I don't know why I'm talking about my relationship and drinking whiskey.
Dangerous combination.
I'll do it. Tom R says I need to buy some bars and do a tasting. I hear from the doc that dark chocolate is better for the heart. Your heart or the person you're giving the chocolate to, Santa Cruz?
Ooh. I'd say you need to test that out, right? Yes, definitely. You have some chocolate and then you give some away. Win-win.
Anybody out there? Loch Ness, you already said the sound was good. Is the sound good? We're not echoing. We're not too far away from the mic. Tomar, I'm a big black shirt person, but I do love Julia's shirt tonight. Thank you. I appreciate that.
This is another gift from Daniel. Isn't that nice?
I bought her that shirt.
It's like a Navajo sort of. And I look at this, I could spin all the way around.
Spin all over the place.
Sorry, I'm bumping.
Thank you, Pressman. So, I think it's a little young. It's an NAS, no statement on it.
Okay.
I'm not even sure. It's Odyssey Barley, 2014 Odyssey Barley. I don't know if it's a... It does have some dates on this picture, but I can't seem to find any.
I get a lot of citrus.
Yeah. It's young. Thank you, Whiskey in the Six. Trying to make it look a little better. I bought myself a little camera so it's not blurry and fuzzy, and I have a special person that knows how to set up lights, so I look better.
I took my glasses off so that I wouldn't have that funky reflection.
I can't see. Well,
no, you look good. You keep them on. It's good.
Good. Lint is great stuff. Yes, Lint is very good stuff.
Oh, the chocolate? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think we'll have to do that because I keep telling Dave at the Keg and Cork that he needs to have chocolate for the tastings. I mean, it was lovely yesterday. It was a whole plate full of cheese and meat, and what else do we have? Some yummy bread, but there needs to be chocolate. Right? Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Julia is going to take care of you guys, and I'll be right back. And no, I'm not going for a quig.
Oh no, where are you going? I can't even see the chat, guys, so I have no idea what he means by take care of you. I'll talk about chocolate, I guess. We went to the tasting last night, and it was very good. I was just mentioning that there probably should be some kind of sweets. I like sweets, as you know. Oh, I think that's what he went to do. He went to get some sweets. I can hear something. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it is. Oh, nice.
Ta-da! Anybody notice that I climbed under a table to get here? Brookside, gentlemen, Brookside. This is the ones that Julie were eating out of my box. I bought a big box from Costco. Came with 40 of these bags. 10 of these. 10 of something she's already finished.
That I've already finished?
And 20 of these. She couldn't take the ones that were the most. She had to take the limited ones. And I want to compare this to a whiskey from the Keg and Cork, which is a Dutch whiskey. So, guess what? Do you hear that? Don't touch.
Don't touch.
Don't touch.
That's why I have to bring my own chocolate, because it's don't touch, don't touch, don't touch.
And then we're going to try a different whiskey with these. So Brooksides, they got nice berries in them.
Can I open those ones?
Yeah, okay. She can open them, guys. Don't get mad. What's going on in here anyway? What did I miss?
I don't know.
Well,
Because I can't see anything, so. Open this. It's hard to open.
Julia can't even open the chocolate. Can I see the bag before they go all over the place?
Is there like a little...
Let me see your little tiny fingers.
No, that was pretty easy.
Anybody want? Look at that. They're like little deer turds.
All right. Oh, look at that. Nice. I'll take this tiny little one.
Garbage. Okay, so Tom R. was saying that this Santa Cruz misses your glasses. He says he's into the teacher look.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I like that. Thanks, Kevin. I did take my time. You
better?
Anybody know who Kevin is? Is he checking out Julia the same way the other guys do?
Silliness.
Like dried cranberries. Mm-hmm. That's a comment Tom made to Loch Ness. Great price at Costco. Yes, it is.
What can you threw the
You
bag?
missed what I'm drinking. I have another bag here.
No, I just wanted to see what the chocolate content is.
Oh.
Okay.
She reads the labels of the chocolate.
Just gonna slip that in.
Actress.
Oh, I have to take my glasses off though. I can't see that.
Okay, I want to add a little
dark
water.
Chocolate.
I want to add a little water.
Actually, I'll take a little water too, if you don't mind.
I know I'm supposed to have a little thing here, and I do have it. Yeah, you got a fresh thing to put that in?
Yeah.
Put a little.
Oh yes, thank you. Perfect.
I don't think you need to water this down, but just to see what it's like. Eric, thanks for showing up. And we'll talk. We'll do some Canadian single malt whiskey and maybe some Canadian wine. I don't know.
I like that. I like it with water. It's a little sweeter.
It smells even sweeter, to tell you the truth. Yeah.
I do. I think I like it on the palate better than
This is a lot better than I thought it would be. Cotswolds is what we're drinking. If anybody missed this, and I think somebody said, I prefer peanut butter M&Ms. They make peanut butter M&Ms?
They do.
Like, is that real? That's a thing?
Mm-hmm. That would be really
Canadian
good.
ice wine. Yes, we could do Canadian ice wine. So
I like the whole dessert factor, or that you're bringing that into it. It's delicious.
Well, I'm being very basic here, but the ice wine is the freezing or frosting of it. I don't know, the freeze solid causes more. It's a much sweeter wine. Yes, it's a dessert wine. It makes it very sweet.
No, I mean these sweets too.
Oh.
That's good.
So Loch Ness, I think you caught what we got now. It's COTSWOLDS, Walds single malt whiskey from England. It was a sample that was given to me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We were at an SMWS release. The beginning of every month we get an SMWS release. So we got this one. It is called Sangria in Artist Studio 39. Who's that from, Julia?
You want me to, you think I remember?
I thought you had the notes.
Oh yeah.
SMWS 39, I think, is art. Yeah, you do in your purse.
Did you put them there?
No, you did. I remember giving them to you. She's busy.
Maybe.
Is it? Glenfiddich Winter Storm is finished in ice wine cask. I did not know that. Santa Cruz and I have 11-year-old Cadenhead Pulteney Distillery 57 ABV. It is excellent. It's like OP17 on steroids. This is Linkwood. This was kind of my first choice. It's only an 8-year-old, but the nose on this is wicked. It's just, I couldn't get over it. It's the first time I really got eucalyptus, but more like the eucalyptus you get from a vapor rub when I was much younger. When I would get sick, my mom would put a vapor rub on there, and I got that. And it didn't last long. And when I went back for my second nose, it was harder to find it, but it just hit me that way right off the first. And the way we do our tastings, there's usually 7 whiskeys. It starts with light and goes to the heavier and the peated ones. And this was our third one. And it's your choice. You add your own water droplets to it. And then if you didn't finish it, you go back and try it again and see if it changes, right? Mine were somewhere, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We don't need to do much because Tom Cruise knows who Tom Cruise. Tom R. I don't know why I think you're Tom Cruise, but he knows. And 66. No one knows this, but I have a recliner that I got from my father, and this one is called Relax in a Recliner, and it is a peated whiskey, lightly peated. It is 66.100. Anyone see that? It is a 55.5% alcohol. It is a 12-year-old, and it's a Highland refill barrel ex-bourbon. Dr. David Ragland is here. But just as a side note, those chocolates you have there go very well with coffee. Keep up the good work. Well, Julia loves her coffee.
I do actually. I have a coffee.
My coffee.
I'm gonna go get my coffee. Thank you.
It's cold.
Is that Eric?
It's ice cold. No, it's Dr.
Thank you, Doctor
David Ragland. I thought he was going to tell us that chocolates are bad for us.
I like my coffee ice cold.
Look, somebody left chocolates on the table. Oh, and look, that's a big one.
I left the big ones for you.
Oh.
There, I got my coffee now. Even if it's a little icy, that's okay.
Tom, Who is number 66? I don't know why I don't remember all the names.
Yummy. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That is good. You know what? I like it better with water though.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
There's much. It's got a little bit more complex on the nose with the water.
I like it a little bit sweeter though, so it is nice to add that.
66 is Ardmore. That is right. And this is probably my favorite Ardmores. So there were two other ones I didn't get. I did get one of them, and I was trying to be nice, because I'm not really that nice when it comes to my whiskey and what I get. This one here was my first choice, but the other one, and it's the first time we've ever had it in Canada, was a Glendronach. First time, I think, maybe in North America from the SMWS. And it was beautiful. But one of the ones they had the best, and I don't even own one on regular bottling, is Glenmoray. I need my little pamphlet for it.
Well, didn't you have it
where I put it
written down?
Yeah, we put it down. Anyway, that Glenmoray from SMWS is phenomenal. Oh, yes, it's on here. It is frightfully delightful, they call it. 35.81 is the, is that Glenmoray? No, that's not the Glenmoray, was it?
I thought it was the second one, was the Glenmoray.
Sweet Lemons and Sour
Grape.
That's 96. That was, yeah. 96 is the Glen. Anyway, guys, I'm going to do some reviews of SMWS stuff. More so, but that's what we did last night. That was our tasting. Today, I feel a little guilty because there's a fundraiser tasting in Edmonton here of a good friend of mine known as Malt Troll on Twitter. At Malt Troll, Dave. He's kind of the guy that got me into whiskey and got me into, not into whiskey per se, but into sharing and maybe not being a little as stingy as I was, right? And I should be there. It's a fundraiser for lymphoma. Tom R. knows his SMWS. Tom, how long have you been a member of the SMWS? Somebody's talking about weather here, Santa Cruz. And is it still snowing up?
It was snowing about an hour ago.
So it's snowing here.
Big snowflakes.
This week it's been every morning, average about somewhere between 15 to 20 every morning. It is the third or fourth week of spring.
You mean minus 21?
Stormy Daniels. Never heard of him.
Minus 21?
They got up to that, yeah.
You mean down to that?
Said, no more whiskey for you, Anna. This is hilarious. No, but the whole town is dark. What, are you not going to eat that chocolate?
I am. If you're not touching it, I'm going to have that.
You can have the rest of it.
Wow. Thank you so much.
So.
Yes. What else are we having?
SMWS for less than 1 year. I have opened a web page with this. Yes. Yeah. The SMWS portal to tell us all the numbers. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I was going to order it, but open it. But for some unknown reason, when I'm in front of you guys, can't operate the computer as well. Yet that's all I do all day long is sit in front of a freaking computer. I wanted to know more about what you said earlier, Tom, about Cotsworth being a special. Oh, I don't know if I want to open that.
No. But I gave you this guy.
Yes, Julia gave me somebody to protect my samples. I don't know what kind of superhero he is. It's the camera.
That's the camera?
Short arms.
There's a camera here? No. Yeah, this little guy.
Cots Odyssey Barley, yes. What makes it an Odyssey Barley? That's what I wanted to find out. Loch Ness just opened a Macallan Classic Cut. What do you think of it? I've tried it. I don't mind it. I'm not saying that I like it as much as the other ones. I know one of the reps here in Alberta, and he is very generous when he gives a sample. I liked it. It's way better than all the other stuff I've had recently from them. But it's by no means as good as their original cast strength, in my opinion. I have to say that so I don't get in trouble.
I feel like the camera is like a buffalo.
Okay, Julie, you can't see it, guys. I was trying to hook up here real quick, and the camera is actually attached to the top of a Black Bull bottle of whiskey.
Oh, it's a Black Bull.
Yes, it's a Scottish Black Bull.
Oh, wow.
Where are they, Julia?
Why don't they have
Julia.
a Scotch that's like called a coo? Aren't those the cows out there? They call them
Tyloo. Tyloo.
I thought it was a coo.
Well, you're looking at one. Bring that bottle over here.
Oh,
in
the
the
Black
middle.
Bull.
And then there's one behind it. This is what Julie is referring to. This is a Duncan Taylor product. This is an 8-year-old blend. Tyloo. Black Bull by Duncan Taylor. This is 50% alcohol, and it is 50% single grain and 50% malt, I believe is how they break it down. Or is that the other one? We're going to have so many bottles off that shelf.
I'm not saying open it.
I love that stuff. And the one that it's on, it's another 12-year-old. This one here is a 12-year-old. So the first time I ever went to a master class this tasting, it was with Duncan Taylor and a gentleman named Peter Curry. And I tell you something, Peter Curry kind of opened my eyes. I would highly recommend getting some of that. There's another one over there. Oh no, it's over here. I was very happy to find this. Black Bull 40-year-old, and it's a third release. I think they're up to 6 or 7, maybe even 8 now. But this is beautiful. Look at that. It's just beautiful. There's just something about it. It's done masterfully the way they make it. This one's only 41.6%. I do believe there is a higher ABV one. This is 85.6% single malt and 14.5 single grain. We will do a review of that.
You have any of that open?
Nope. Why, you want to try it?
No. Well, I don't know. You're raving about it. Of course I want to try it if you're going to rave about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you had something else lined up.
Classic Cut. Loch Ness says Classic Cut is my first and only Macallan. It's good, but I find Macallan pricey. They are pricey. How much was that bottle in the Ontario area there, Loch Ness? You just saw some and you didn't get it. Any idea how much it is, Santa Cruzan? I keep waiting to hear Santa Cruzan's voice. Wouldn't it be wild if everybody could talk in the live stream at once?
That's what's coming.
Black Bull 12 years, $104 in Ontario.
Yeah,
that is pricey, but that's your LCBO for you.
Wow, I'm almost done.
150. It was $700. I'm going to tell you something, Santa Cruz. I got that one there for less than half of that. Look at this. Look at this.
Finished.
She's putting the whiskey in her coffee. My bourbon journey. Malted in Montreal. What are the question marks for? Did I miss something? Send me an invite, Daniel. Oh, okay. How can I? I have to do that over here, buddy. I'm going to have a guest on. You guys already know. How do I do that? Do. Screen share. Cameraman. Anybody here? That's the chat.
After party.
Yeah, well, I kind of stole that name and title from you know who. Our buddy.
That's funny.
At the you know what. can't do that right now. What is this all about? Oh, there it is. Is it under Malted in Montreal? Julia, what do you want to try next?
You had something that you wanted to share with me last night after the tasting, but we saved it for today.
We saved it.
Delphi?
So this is Swami loves to give this one a special name. Go ahead, show them. Open the box. You can look at it. Here, while I try to get Swami hooked up here.
Okay. It's a gift. Is it mine? No?
No.
Oh.
I already gave you chocolate. Don't be greedy.
Okay. Okay. I'll wait until you're finished.
Go ahead. Look at it. Read the inside of the box. Most people have seen it already there.
Oh, okay.
There we
I
are.
have to take my glasses off for this. It's too close.
It should be sent Swamalicious there. Well, I didn't mean read it quietly. Read it out to the group.
Well, you go ahead because you're talking. I don't want to talk over top of you.
You can talk here. I'm just waiting for Swami to.
Oh, I don't want to read all this. That's like a novel.
Well, you can read it briefly to these people.
Wait, I'm just trying to figure out what.
So Adelphi, guys, is an independent bottler, which most people know about. It is 2 whiskeys blended here. One is a single malt, and the other one is a single malt Scotch, and the other one is a single malt grain. Correct, Julia? Is that what you just read?
I don't know. There was a lot of words.
1 whiskey. Don't forget to remind him about the thingy for my bourbon journey. Yes. Oh yes.
Don't worry. We got the thingy for my bourbon journey. But the thingy might accidentally go to somebody else that has the name Bourbon. Wait, what was it? Bourbon. Oh yes, my bourbon journey.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, we got it. We got it covered.
We got it covered as long as I don't cut my own throat by sending them something. Let me see.
Are you sending him these?
No, I'm not sending them chocolate. So I don't know what's behind the camera here.
Oh,
I can't find that. We won't show everybody what it is though.
That's what you're sending?
Maybe.
Wow, that's pretty special.
Swami, I sent you a thing here. What am I missing? He loves thingies. Does your wife know about this? Less reading, more drinking. Well,
yeah, exactly.
So somebody said this guy looked like Einstein. His name was Kincardine, and he obviously had something to do with India. And it is a celebration of Scotch and Indian single malt whiskey inspired by a Scot who helped shape modern India. I'm sure there'd be a little bit of a different story. You can read more about it at www.fusionwhiskey.com. Should I let Julia pour her own dram, gentlemen?
Oh, that's neat. See, it says more right here than not more, but there's like a whole novel there.
Should have read that. What happened to this invite here?
Fusion of Scotch and Indian malt whiskeys. Huh.
I'm sure it went to you. Let me double check this. Have I got the wrong thing added to your?
Okay. Am I gonna get a new glass here? Because this one has
whiskey in it?
Yeah. Don't worry. I do the dishes around here, so I can use as many glasses as I want.
What? You do the dishes?
I do the dishes. Oh, yeah.
The dishes look dirty.
Oh, let's get this one. This is my pretty glass.
Oh, my heavenly Lord here.
It's pretty.
Tony, send me your email here.
And you're not ready for this one yet, are
How
you?
do I send a hangout link here?
It says email.
I don't know. Some of this stuff is hard to figure out, guys. Sorry about that. This is how I did it the last time. Tommy, just send me it here, your address. You freaking stupid computer.
I thought it was a different color, but that's because of the wood on the table.
Yes, thanks for bringing up the table. I have a new table here that a buddy of mine made. If you look at me up on my Instagram, which is Whiskey Throttle, in Instagram, you'll see the table he made me. It's made out of oak and spruce and hand carved.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is that not good?
I didn't try that yet.
And she's using my fancy glass.
That's mine, isn't it?
What is mine, and what is mine is hers.
No, we had this conversation already. It doesn't go that way. That's not the way that it goes.
Malted in.
Nice. But I really thought that it was a different color because of the wood. Ooh, that's a heavy glass. Is this a Glencairn? Just crystal?
It is a crystal one, yeah. About $40 in Canada.
Wow.
Swami, I'm sending this again. Invitation posted, it says.
Wow. That is powerful.
Okay, what am I missing here, boys and girls? Julia, don't forget to remind him about the thingy. Tamar used the cut crystal glass. Eric, she did.
Yeah.
And she didn't even see the chat. So you have mind powers. Julia is drinking the Kincarden, or as Swami likes to call it, the Kardashian. I don't call them Kardashians. I call them Lardashians. Sharing is caring, Tommy.
There, I put the
Nice
cap
classy glass, Julia.
Isn't that classy?
With the toque.
With the toque. Is that the Canadian? The toque?
Why do I have such a problem with this thing here? Yeah.
I don't know.
If I invite you, it should come up here. Send me your email address. Swami on here on, yeah. Copy and link it to what? Bro. Probably because, oh, where's that button? Symbol, copy.
Just send it to Facebook.
Okay, I got us. Yeah, bye. Now I just need the camera to come on, people. Are we back on? That's the question. Must be nine viewers. I didn't lose too many of you, did I? Julie is out of camera now.
Yeah.
On purpose. Yeah, you're not on there.
Okay. Just you.
Too many of you, did I? Julie is out of camera now. Bingo! Welcome back. Sorry, guys. Now we got to do another little thing here. We'll be right back for you there, too. It's a separate screen, it looks like. I can do this now. Pop up. Down. Thanks, buddy. Well, that's going away. But I need this one to come back, don't I? Okay, we're going to try this again. All right. Julia, what are you doing?
Watching Facebook videos.
She's a hard woman, man. She's some hard on me. SYE. Swami, see if that works. All right, boys, what have you been doing while I was gone? Don't touch anything, damn it. I won't touch it, I promise. Right. What did you think of this? What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm waiting for you.
We're done. We're on. We're live.
Oh, awesome.
She doesn't want to be here anymore, boys. She probably wants to go back and watch her Netflix.
Well, you know. This is related to Scotland and England, so I can join in again.
Julia's got some Scottish
heritage, that's right.
In her.
Yeah. Also some very Canadian.
Very Canadian.
Yeah.
So now you can see the chat too, right?
Yeah.
So you have that.
Kind of. I have what?
And we've invited Swami. I sent you a link, Swami. I know it went through.
You have an empty glass.
And I have an empty glass.
You need to fill up there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're
catching up on this shit on Schitt's Creek. You watch Schitt's Creek? I don't watch it too often. Although I used to think whatchamacallit was hilarious, but some of the other people on there drive me nuts. Hangouts, buddy. I sent it on Hangouts. Hey, Daniel, what's the deal? No ring on that finger. They don't make a ring small enough. Look at the hand difference. I have a very hard time comparing things. Like, Julie is sitting right beside me. See how small she looks? No.
I'm going to slip under the table here, please.
So much pressure about getting married. I don't know. It's hilarious. I could do a real blind tasting on now in the dark. You're in the dark? Oh, what's going on down there, Santa Cruz? Tell us. You got a storm? You got what's going on?
Oh, you just shifted the whole conversation from marriage and rings to weather.
Why do I get in trouble for all of this?
Because it's the man's responsibility.
It's none of their business. Okay? I don't put my marital status or relationship status on any of that stuff. I just happen to have a very nice friend here, Julia.
That's right.
And she is a
nice
girl.
to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah. No kisses.
Yeah, thanks a lot there, buddy.
Oh, is he apologizing for getting you in trouble?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have to apologize.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to apologize.
Don't worry about it.
Let me try it again. Yes. You've been invited. That's what you just sent me as your email address, buddy. Okay, what should I try?
I don't know. If you're gonna try any of the SMWS, I would definitely bring a clean glass down for myself too.
You haven't finished that one yet, you silly Billy.
Well, that's okay. I'm used to having 7 of them right in front of me.
I think we'll wait till Swami's going to come on here. You've been married 26 years now. It's not so bad.
It's not so bad.
There you go.
See?
I've never been married, and I'm 50-ish. I'm 50-ish. Yeah, it might be. There's some electric 12 around here, yeah.
Yeah, right behind you.
Well, I know right behind me, and then there's one here. And that's it. That's all I'm going to show you. This is my go-to bourbon, buddy. I don't mess around. I forget, you're not down in Texas. You ever tried this? My bourbon journey? The Ben Riot behind me. Man, oh man. Do they do this to, what's his name? Is he ever on live? Everybody's asking what's behind you now. Yeah. Ben Riot. Which one? What are you talking about? Which one? Which Ben Riot?
Yeah.
There isn't. Holy man, that camera is way too wide. They can see anything. Damn you, Daniel. Damn you, Daniel. Yeah, there's a 99 Bel Blair behind Julia.
Oh yeah, and they can see, right, like how deep it is too. It's not just one.
Right? The camera
2,
lies.
3.
The white tin is a 20-year-old. They were very good. They are very good. And big chain here had an exclusivity to them.
White tin. Is that the one you bought?
That's one that's in my hand, yeah. And the exclusivity to it is all of a sudden they changed their mind, and some little tiny dusty stores got it. You can't even see. I didn't even clean the dust off some of these. And I can't tell you, these were phenomenal, and they were under $90 because they didn't know what they had, and you can no longer buy them. So there. Swami. I will have to open up another tab here, buddy. To here. Okay, I need to pour a whiskey here.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope this works, Swami. I need all these links open. Everybody, I am sorry for the technical difficulty. Okay, Swami, you try that. I sent you the link. Okay. All right. Are we all good here now? I hope so. So I'm not going to open up what? Oh, you were suggesting that I open up that? Oh, man. There's some classic laddies on the top, yeah. That's all you're going to get to see at the top. Can't believe anyone's picking up on the ones right above my head. You know why? Because those are all independent bottles. And this is my first one from the Peter Curry thing I mentioned to you. Somebody wants, who wants that?
Are these connected?
Yeah, I'll tell you, they're mounted to the wall.
Oh, wow.
You see, I don't see three. There are three different white types of white bottles. That's all they are, Kevin. So Talisker over your head, yes? Yep, there's a Talisker over my head. Yeah. There's the two Taliskers over my head. You betcha. And how about this one? Can it focus? I'm not a liar. I would never lie, Kevin. That is a smallest. That's the best it will focus, I guess. Smallest bottle of scotch you'll find. It's a 10-year-old Glengoyne. Oh, open it up. Oh, I hear some noise at work. I finally figured it out, did I? Everybody, please welcome the one and only and the most famous of all, Swami. Look at him. That nice shirt. I wish I had a nice shirt like that. Julia, there's a nice hat.
You will have a nice shirt like that. Sent this week. It's an extra large.
Because I got big.
It's Alberta size.
I got big
It's
chest.
Alberta size.
My chesticles will be filled.
That's ugly. You don't wear Scotch chest dummies. Come on, you gotta wear the new style, the new shit right here.
No, but I don't got nothing else to wear. Rob, I haven't got nothing from Rob. He's watching the freaking fights right now.
Rob.
So, Swami, did you have
Hey, Daniel. Thank you. Did I have time trying to figure? My wife did our taxes this evening. All right, on TurboTax on the government site, and she put Yahoo as my default browser. Who the hell uses Yahoo anymore? I don't know. So I was like,
But
I was having a.
She did the taxes. That's a
Yeah,
good
she did
thing.
the taxes. Yeah, it's a good thing. But she ruined my laptop.
No, I did my taxes.
Are you getting any money back? Want to buy some whiskey with it?
Oh, that's exactly what we're gonna do with all that money. We're gonna buy lots of whiskey, right? Yeah.
Swami, my bourbon.
I'm drinking some of this, Daniel. The thing you sent me this, the Spey.
The Spey. Have you liked it so far?
I had a tiny little drop. It looks like an olive oil bottle, but it tastes pretty damn good.
I should have.
It's a Spey. It's a Spey Tenny, non-chill filtered, 46% ABV. It's a Spey Tenny, I'm guessing by the name 10 Years of Age.
No, that's an area in Scotland, the Tenny. And that what's his name there that you like? A song called.
What singer do I like?
Oh, some mushy guy that
Ed
plays
Sheeran?
guitars. Ed Sheeran, yeah. That guy.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, Swami's favorite.
Did you see his appearance on Game of Thrones?
No, he was on. What's the Game of Thrones? John Post.
What's the Game of Thrones?
Part, man.
What's the Game of Thrones? Don't lie. You know who Game of Thrones is.
I have a.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, I have a. Good,
I'm on whiskey through.
I have an empty glass. It's got fingerprints all over it, Julia.
Yeah, that was you.
No, look at it. It's water drops too. Like this is. You said you washed all my dishes. We know who to blame. That is one.
I'm getting it. People are asking me what my tax return is. You want to know what my tax return is?
Yeah.
The federal government's giving me $84, and the provincial government's asking for $400. So that's my tax return.
I think you need.
Vive le Québec.
So I work with a guy that writes books. He's written a couple, or maybe he's written.
That was even worse.
He's got one. and you can look it up. I only work with them. I don't know if I condone the book. It's called A Naked Canadian. Could you please stop smashing my glasses on the glass thing here?
I'm liking the new. I'm liking the new look with the blue and white. It's very Quebec.
Yo, La Fleur. Hey, I know what
La belle province. It's more, but you look like you have less stuff now. It looked more before. It looked like a lot more whiskey.
I never had a lot of stuff in the
You
first.
had tons, but it's still a lot more than I got. I'm looking there, I can see like what, about 200, 300 bottles.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. Dude has an LCBO in the house. That's about it.
It's about it.
It's about it. Oot in the boot. How you doing, Daniel?
I'm doing okay. I am.
It's cold. It's cold here.
It's cold?
It's cold in Quebec. It's fucking cold.
Man, it's been minus 20 every morning here for this week. Sangria? What's sangria in those shells?
This is delicious, by the way, this spinning.
Guys, I'm not even going
Nice.
to talk about my taxes because if it wasn't for my tax return, I wouldn't be able to pay off my liquor expenses.
Swami's still in the prison cell. I'm in the office. Like I said, till August, don't expect anything in here. Every cent I towards my trip. All right, like literally, I'm not spending any money. Oh, Daniel, here, you'll like this. Look.
Ah, the road trip.
Here, this is my itinerary. It's all written on the back. So
Very nice.
every single 50 cents of every dollar is going into that trip. So
Oh, Julia left me with some nice whiskey.
What are you drinking now?
Well, this is the Kincardine, the Adelphi blend.
Is that the new Tully Bardine up on your shelf there that I can see right there? Up middle shelf, middle shelf. Go to your. This is my right. Go to your left. Your left.
This.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, the new Tully Bardine. Is that the new Tully Bardine? The gray bottle. The gray box.
It's not new. None of them are new.
Okay, but what Tully Bardine is that?
I got to get around the table to get to it. You talking about here?
No, next to the brass color, right there. That's Tully Bardine, right?
Yeah, it's called the Murray.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
12-year-old. It's from the Marquee collection. It's very good, and out here it's $75. It is a phenomenal. It's a phenomenal bottle. Oh, I can't even. It's too tall to get out of there. Yeah, it is. For the price it's at and the taste of it, it is. It's great. I don't know what else is coming from that series.
The only one I have left, I had the Burgundy Tully Bardine that's finished, and now I have a little bit left of the Sauterne cask, which is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's good.
There's a Banyalis finish. Oh, I thought you were going to get the blank. Okay, what are you gonna drink?
What am I drinking?
Yeah,
I'm drinking your Spade. Your Spade Tenny.
Everybody, 1 second.
I also got some. I got the Lot 40 cast strength right here in front of me. I've got Distiller's Edition. I've also got the Knob Creek 9-year-old right here, Kentucky Straight Bourbon. That's what I got in front of me right now, and I got still some Glendronic 15 left right here. And I'm talking to a screen. Cast rank Tully. I'm gonna read these comments. Hey Swami, what's up, Loch Ness? How you doing? Santa Cruzin, what's going on, brother? Got My Berber Journey saying hello.
All right, sorry about that.
No worries, no worries.
The Block Party Swami. Nirvana in the
Isn't the Block Party a band? I remember the Block Party being a band.
Oh, I thought that.
know that
Your favorite
it's
band?
like with a black singer.
The Backdoor Boys, what?
They're not my favorite band.
So
my favorite band is the Max. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever. Go ahead, Fuddle. I'm drunk.
actually, that's what kind of beer were you drinking today?
I had this one, which is really good.
St. Peter's Cream. What? Speak. Cream Stout.
St. Peter's Cream Stout. Yeah, and I had this, which is just both were wonderful. Both British
Wants to know
British
if I ran
stouts.
Julia off the site. No, she went to get.
What do you say?
Oh, where's the? We got.
Julia's wearing some fancy clothing tonight with the glasses all up. How you doing, Julia?
No, good. Very, very fancy.
Good.
Because
I enjoyed your pictures, by the way, on Instagram. If you guys want to go check out Julia, she's got an Instagram page too. She took pictures of this like redheaded toddler, and they came out really cool. I don't know, those were cool.
Thank you. Yeah,
And I hate kids, but you made me think. Okay, that kid's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think you should rethink that maybe.
you can't.
Why? Kids are horrible. They're like carrier pigeons.
Children?
Yes.
Julia won this Glenfarclas bar towel, and we're gonna put it on my glass that covers my table, so we're not hurting people's ears when we.
Oh, that's what that's for.
Well, it not normally. You can ask Swami about a bar towels for. He used to be a bartender.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks nice there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are all empty glasses, and Kevin was trying to get me to open up a 20-year-old Ben Riach, but I would think that I'll open up a 14-year-old Tormore. You gonna finish yours?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this, Swami?
Mm-hmm.
Speyside Single Malt Tormore, full body, rich in flavor, American oak.
Beautiful.
All right.
So what should I ask Matt Jones, since you know him? What should I ask him when I see him on Wednesday?
You ask him if he remembers whiskey in the whiskey throttle, and while I was hooked up to his
the Bowmore
virtual reality tour.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried the Manzanilla cask, Bowmore 18 Manzanilla cask?
No, I have not.
Because I'm going to be trying that. That's what he's going to be bringing with him.
What Bowmores do I have? Behind Juliet are the Bowmores. Garbage. Oh, great.
What?
One sec here. On top of where my computer is, Julia, is my battery. The plug-in for this computer. I forgot that it's not hooked to the.
Oh, is it about to pull a Trenny? When Trenny did my show and his all his devices were dying.
Take that end and I'll take this end. Yeah, no, it's got a good battery in it, but this is a.
Go out. His voice went out again. Daniel, I can't hear you, buddy. Julia, unplugged your mic. Sounds gone. You hit mute. There you go. You hit mute. I hear you now.
I don't know how we hit mute, but I'm here now, right? Good.
Oh, Edward. Nice.
What were you going to grab?
The Bowmores.
Oh, I don't know if there's... Yeah. Is that what you're doing with him, is the Bowmores?
Yeah, we're going to be doing... anyways, the tasting, I don't really care very much about. I just want to meet Matt Jones because he's a very interesting character because he's very well known for doing really good whiskey pairings and he's a mixologist. So I wanted to kind of know that. The tasting itself is kind of bland and boring to me. It's going to be the 12-year-old, the 15-year-old, the 18-year-old. The only one that I'm interested in is the 18-year-old Manzanilla cast. I never tried the 18-year-old Manzanilla. The 18-year-old I've had a million times, which is honestly probably one of the blandest 18-year-olds out there. The 12-year-old is and the 15-year-old is quite good. I will give Bowmore credit for the 15-year-old. The 15-year-old is very well done, which is weird because most whiskey companies fuck up on the 15-year-old, other than maybe Glendronach and a few others. 15-year-olds seem to all be the worst of the bunch.
There's a Bowmore Unlock Hidden Depths that was given to Julia by Matt at the whiskey.
I just want to have a...
You got to download the video, I think, which might be just on YouTube, and you put it in this box. Oh. And you have the lens.
Well, I invited That's Crazy. I invited That's Crazy to the event. So if That's Crazy wants to come, he's gonna come. I actually tried Bowmore 15 for the first time with one of your viewers that are watching right now. That's the Spirit Safe, Rob. He came down to Montreal and he forced me because I'm not a big Bowmore fan, and Rob forced me to have the 15, and I actually really enjoyed it. So thank you, Rob, forcing me to try the 15 because I actually really liked it.
That's good. So I'm going to have my first sip of this. I tried it at the... what are you doing?
I'm just looking at it.
Yeah, I tried it at the store. Fortunately, they had a bottle open. Mm-hmm. It is Tormore. Speyside, 14-year-old.
Nice.
Whew, smell that, Julia.
What am I smelling? This?
Yep, it is this bottle in here. 14 years old. It's very kind of dry wine.
Flowers.
Are you laughing at what Loch Ness said, that he wished he had a mute feature for my wife?
No.
And Eric Gilbert.
I'm laughing because my friend Julien, who is L'Homme qui parle de whiskey, set up the event, and it's at a barbershop for the Bowmore event.
Oh. Okay.
And I invited That's Crazy, and That's Crazy haircut at the event because it's at a barbershop. But how fitting is it to have a barbershop? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I think, anyway.
This is 43% alcohol. The name is after the Gaelic words Torah Mor, meaning big hill.
Do you know Swami Suave means big head as well?
Swami Suave, means big head. Everybody, are you catching Julia here?
Maybe you can ask Matt how to use this. Oh, wait a second. Oh, look at that. But I still don't get it.
Yeah, you can ask Matt. Julia, you were talking to Julia.
Oh.
He wasn't good, but he offered to give Julia one.
What's going on?
Julia's having fun.
This is like...
She looks like... hold that there. Hold it. Get closer to the camera.
This is like after I've had 10 whiskeys.
This is Alberta's version of Bubbles.
You know what, guys? Those kitties.
Richie,
What's up, Richie?
Richie, I am trying to answer your question.
Okay.
Julian, right
Yeah.
beside you on your left, down on the bottom.
Okay, that's my right.
On your sorry, my left.
Yeah.
You're right. There's something, a green box. Be careful picking it
I want to
up.
ask you, buddy.
Right.
I'm turning 40 next week. How far are my balls going to extend down to? By the way, am I going to start touching the water
I hate
when
to
I
tell
sit?
you, but that has nothing to do with age. No, Julia, last bottom shelf. Long one says right to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I said that box flips open. So Richie, where did Richie's comment go? Malted, Montreal. What's up, Swami? Richie G. Yes, I have tried the long morn. This is the one that everybody, and I had one of these. The day I met Julia was the first time I had this bottle. And
the worst day of Julia's life.
The worst day of Julia's life. And she never got to taste it because when I came back from dropping my dad off, she was already gone.
I was.
And then she started stalking me on social media, but that's another story. So yes,
I doubt it. I doubt that very much, and she just rolled her eyes.
4 years ago, 5 years ago, was it? This bottle was selling for $75, give or take.
And now it's $75.25.
No, they're
my
selling
gosh.
it for I don't know how much, right?
His balls are down to his knees now.
Who is? Loch Ness. See a doctor about that. I don't. Honest to God. You have the purple box, the earlier one, purple box. This one
You're
is
teabagging the toilet water.
teabag in the toilet. Here goes my show. It's just the wheels falling off already. Okay, have you tried this yet?
No, I'm still on Bowmore. That's
Oh.
where I am. I'm
going for that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm drinking some more of your Lot 40 cast strength. By the way, thank you very much. I've never seen this bottle ever again.
This is soft. Glenfarclas saves the day.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Because this is annoying. Is that annoying? Anybody else find that annoying?
I know you.
No, I find that completely peaceful, and it makes me kind of like I'm in a zen. Do it again. I get all zen when you do that. I'm in jaw, as the Rastafarians say.
Loch Ness. What is a $300 bottle in Ontario? That Longmorn? If you can find that bottle in Ontario still, grab them up. I know where there's a couple here, but the guy wants almost $300 for them. He's crazy. Take it easy there, Swami. That's what your buddy says. Take it easy.
Yeah, because it's his bottle.
Oh, I got it. Well, my bourbon journey. Are you still here? Because he wants a sample of that. I was going to say that crazy could send him a sample. Wink, wink. Or I'll check a couple Alberta stores out here that might still have some.
I find that fun.
I heard it's still in BC. There's still a few bottles in BC of the Alberta Premium. So I would tell Rob from Spirit Safe, go grab yourself a bottle of this. It is incredible.
It is, yeah.
So, $69.75, really good.
The Devil's Cut did not cost $300 at the LCBO, did it?
Devil's Cut costs $80 in Quebec. Why the hell would it cost $300 at the LCBO?
Your friend that crazy is making a joke.
He must be, because
Take it easy there.
it's $80 in Quebec for the Devil's Cut.
So, Chris or Santa Cruz, and you're in the dark right now? Or are you just using this live show to see in the dark? What do you think of that one?
Well, it was lots of flowers for me.
Yeah, I got very floral stuff on the nose.
See, that's crazy is a jacked motherfucker. Like, I'm sorry for using the F word, but he is built. We hung out last Friday, Toronto.
Yeah?
This guy came over to my house. He looks like he can pick up a Chevy.
What kind of steroids does he use?
I don't know. something mixed with whiskey.
Oh, so he takes it orally.
Yeah.
Lemon.
No, Tormore is not an independent Richie. It is a. It's a distillery, Speyside. It says that it here is found deep in the heart of Speyside. I think they all are, aren't they? The name means in Gaelic, Toramore is probably how we're supposed to pronounce it. Toramore, meaning big hill. It overlooks the valley below. Its majestic architecture displays from miles around. Indeed, with slow paces of life. That's an Irish accent, I know. I don't know Scottish. Captain, I cannot get it any more power. In keeping with the, I can't go from Scottish to.
Oh.
Can I read in Scottish?
It says raspberry.
The rare edition is produced in small batches by master distiller Trevor Buckley and perfectly showcases the single style. Grant Town on the Spey, Moray. And
Throttle.
American
Throttle,
Oak.
I got something important to ask you. Have you gone for a ride yet this season?
Buddy, it's been minus 20 and I still have snowbanks.
Yeah, everywhere.
It's
I took the bike I took the bike out for 20 minutes and literally my testicles are in my throat. Like well, then, I'm really getting annoyed with this.
Don't worry, when you turn 50, they'll drop back out of your throat.
50, 40, no? Oh, you got another 10.
Yeah. Oh, 40, yeah. You got another 10 years before they come out of your throat, I guess. I forgot.
I saw a bike on White Ave today.
A motorcycle?
Yeah. Not a 10-speed. On a mountain.
I lived near White Ave when I was in Edmonton. That's the hipster town.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's right by the university, yeah.
A lot of hipsters.
Yeah. But I didn't live on White Ave. I lived in the shitty part of town next to White Ave. I lived in the numbered districts that were like Throttle, I think, told me he lives in that area too. He lives in the shit part too.
No.
This is I would say
I wouldn't say that I live in this is what they call an infill neighborhood. Yeah.
I remember when I got to Edmonton and I saw the baseball bat and everyone says it's because it's a sportsman paradise, and then all the actual local Edmontonians said no, that's what they mug you with when you come into town.
That was built because they had a juniors baseball championship, worldwide championship, that baseball bat. And if you went over to the baseball bat, you can actually spin it. And I mean, what is it? It's like a story tall. I mean, the thing's got to be 30 feet long.
Yeah, but White Ave is beautiful because you can see the valley and you can almost see all the homeless people down in there, but like it's a beautiful valley.
You must have lived over by the baseball bat.
Pretty close. I'm not gonna lie.
No, the homeless people stay out of the brickyard.
The brickyard. I mean, most of that was developed by one of the ex-mayor's homes.
You have that's crazy's asking how many bottles.
How
many bottles do you own?
I don't own any. Visa owns them all. And if I don't get my tax return soon, Visa will be taking them back.
Visa owns them all.
I never pay cash for anything.
Close to
Daniel, you are a good man, my friend.
I am not near Sherwood Park. No, I'm actually closer to Calgary.
Look at all that Brook Laddie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I see all that Brook Laddie at the top. The wave is horrible, though. You have to admit, the wave is really bad.
What's the wave?
Brook Laddie wave.
I don't.
You have it? Oh, you don't have it? Oh, no, you're very lucky then. Don't buy it. Just literally Brook Laddie, great company, but the wave literally is like the Pinto of Brook Laddie products. It's just bad.
So how many does Visa own?
Didn't you do an inventory just?
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell these guys how many bottles I own online here. Holy moly. 220.
Loch Ness is asking if you live near Sherwood Park, Daniel.
No, I don't live near Sherwood Park.
I live closer to Sherwood Park. I do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess whatever.
I don't think you do. Speaking of Brook Laddie, is the Rocks any good? Yes, the Rocks is very drinkable, Richie, and it was very reasonably priced. And that's why I have that bottle up there.
Did you want to open that? Okay, I want to see what other notes there are. On the taste, it says sweet with a hint of citrus.
I opened that because Kevin Moore was asking me to open something, or Kevin.
Oh, licorice and ginger.
Yeah, I don't know.
How do you like that Magnus? Should I get it? It's $40 here in Quebec.
I think, well, that's a very good deal. It's 30. Well, it was on sale, $37 here at one of the stores. The Magnus is, I think they shot themselves in the foot because I think it is as good, if not better, than the 10.
Is it better than the Dark Origins?
No, not better. Different. I like the Dark Origins.
Yeah, I didn't mind the Dark Origins. I did a review on it. I just, I actually thought it was pretty good for the price. It wasn't bad. Well, no, actually, the price was a little too high. It was $100. It's a good $70 bottle, not a $100 bottle.
West Will says that the baseball park in the valley is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty good down there.
I like the River Valley itself. Like it is quite.
This is the problem,
nice.
Swanee, my dear old Swanee, Swami. Is you never went.
Yes.
You didn't hang out in the River Valley enough. I mean, that's the place, and we get more sun here than anywhere else in Canada.
I haven't been back to Edmonton since 2011, and I doubt I'll ever go back. But I will. I will definitely keep it in my memories. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do.
Well, you could come for a visit, like a real.
I'd go to Jasper. I like Jasper.
I'm going to Jasper. I'm going there on Monday. Woo!
Jasper's awesome.
Oh yeah, Jasper is my hometown.
Edmonton, you need to be like I'm a bike rider. I like motorcycles, and to live in Edmonton, you have to have a car because no one can take public transportation. Everything's so sparse and far away from each other.
How many years ago were you out here?
2011. I was there for 4 months.
Well, I think that you didn't get out very enough. You had the wrong kind of friends or something. But
were you?
We went out everywhere. We had a good time. It was fine, but Montreal's just so much better. No offense.
Well, it's a totally different. You can't really compare them at all. Right?
Yeah. I've been to Quebec.
Anyway, I like Crazy. Yeah, it would be nice if it was higher than 40%, the Magnus, but actually I was impressed by it. Not all 40% do I dislike, although I do care. I do prefer 46 as usually where I think it should start.
So the Magnus is 40%.
This is 43, and to me it's a little younger than a 14-year-old. I think this is it needs to open up some. But this was I think under $80. This Tormore.
I'm honestly in. I really like the Spay 10 that you sent me, and I really appreciate you guys sending me. By the way, thank you, Julia. I know that you wanted the bottle for yourself, so. Yeah. Thank you for giving it up. It's cool. And like I said, when I'm done with it, I'm going to fill it with olive oil because it looks like olive oil.
Dr. Dave, thank you for coming. And I'm not worried about anyone coming here and stealing. I've got the appropriate wild beast in here.
Why would anyone steal? These are all, we get followed by a bunch of rich white folks. They're not stealing nothing.
No, I was just going along with his comment. I am not. Can they see my? I'm not a big Dalmore fan. I do have a couple, 3 bottles of Dalmore.
And you don't have any Deanston, do you?
I keep forgetting, and because I'm working so far away right now, I don't get to drive down to where I usually are, which is probably saving me money because I don't drive into the liquor store all the time.
Crazy was making fun of you because of the 40% on the Magnus, saying that you must be a Dalmore fan if you like 40%. That's what
I didn't say I like 40%. I said that in this one here, I didn't find that the 40% depleted the enjoyment of that whiskey as well.
Well, at the price range, 40% ain't bad, we'll say.
I think it's as good, if not better, than the
10-year-old.
10-year-old, thank you. Yeah.
No, I agree.
Are you still in the dark?
people have to understand. Like Crazy came to my house, and I was trying to explain to him about the Canadian Club 100% Select Chairman's Edition, the rye, and I was telling him it's $26. How can you complain? Even if it's 40%, it's $26, and you're getting 100% rye, and rye is the most expensive grain that you can get for whiskey. So you can't really complain. Like it's $26. Just drink it and shut up.
I sent you 100% rye whiskey.
Yeah. The Michter's, right? I haven't drank it yet. You told me to save it, so I'm saving it up.
No, I didn't send you 100% rye Michter's. That wasn't the rye.
Which one was it?
You got your little chart there?
It's in the bar. It's in the bar. I keep it in the bar because that's where the samples are.
I sent you this.
Yeah. The Millstone.
The Millstone. That's 100% malted rye.
Yeah.
And malting rye is very hard to do.
Yeah.
It's very hard on the machinery because it gets very gluteny and gummy when they're turning it. They have to actually kind of turn the machines down and let the fork do the work.
I'm very excited to be testing them out. I'm doing them one review at a time. I've got so much product to review over the next few months, and like Rob from Spirit City's getting mad at me because he sent me 2 samples that he wants me to review, and I told him there's a back burner because I've got insane amounts of things that I need to review. But like, I appreciate every sample that you and Julia sent me, and honestly, I would never have tried the Black Arts 1992 release if it wasn't for you guys. So I really appreciate it, and it was a pleasure. Honestly, I do think that the 4.1 is a better product than the 1992, but still very delicious. The 1992. Not calling it a bad product at all.
No, it's good. I like it. I think you should compare that to the Highland Park Dark. Richie Z is asking me if I have a Glen Grant, and I am trying to remember if I have a Glen Grant. I don't think I do. Or am I confusing it with a different bottle? What did you say, Glen Grant? And I saw the decades and the 16 a few days ago. Yeah, I do not recall a Glen Grant, unless I have it in an SMWS release. I am going to go get a bottle of Deanston Virgin Oak. Somebody's got it here in the city. I just have.
You sent Rob a bunch of Deanston bottles, didn't you?
No, I never sent him any, but he said he was going to send me a bottle of it, actually.
Because I saw Rob, he did a review, and he goes, you sent him Deanston or something. I don't know. Like he was pointing out some balls he sent him.
Did you send it from the Keg and Cork?
No. Deanston?
Okay. Yeah. No? Okay. They only had one. He's
had them all. He's tried them all. They have Deanston in the LCBO and at the same price, actually, for the Virgin Oak. So that might have been just they might have put that out at a reasonable price to get people aware of their product, I think.
I'm a Deanston virgin. I haven't had any Deanstons yet.
I have a batch 1 of the Wild Turkey Decades Santa Cruzan. Yes, I'm going to get some of the Deanston. I like Virgin Oak. And when you were talking to Whiskey Blind Reviews, that's what I suggested for him if he wanted to try a Scotch, is to try a Scotch that has been done in Virgin Oak.
I tried to explain to him that because he's really new, he's like literally never had any Scotch, is to stay away from the peated stuff right away. Like,
yeah, or
appreciate it
for him to try several at a time. So go to a tasting. Somebody must, in his area, he lives in California, somebody must be doing tastings in that area, right? So go there and do a flight before he buys a specific bottle.
So Throttle, what's up with your what are your plans for your channel in the future? Are you gonna start doing some reviews of some of that beautiful stock that you have, or are you just more gonna want to keep it kind of like more of like a hangout and casual kind of style?
I think I'm going to do reviews. Yeah. it's just a little difficult work-wise and whatnot to actually get organized. I usually work 10 or 12-hour shifts. So I'm going to try to make some.
And Julia, are you going to be like, are you going to incorporate yourself into these reviews, or no? You just want to be kind of like the Vanna White?
I don't know. Honestly, I think that if Daniel's going to do reviews, that would be good. Like, it would be awesome for you to do that.
Yeah,
It's trying to find the time to, get together and hang out, right?
yeah.
And do that. So,
but because I think you two together make an amazing team, and I think your guys are fun to watch, and I think everyone likes you two together. You guys have like a cool kind of chemistry where Daniel doesn't want to admit that you're the light of his life, but we all know that you are. And
yeah, but I forgot the batteries.
Yeah.
For the light.
Oh, for me?
Exactly. See,
Julia gave me this little guy to go on the top of my bottles.
Yeah.
I think it's Malted from Marvel.
From Marvel.
She's trying to tell you to work out.
I do work out. Anytime you come out here and we'll take you on site and you can do 1 day work with us.
I can't handle that much pie eating.
I've got into Scotch this past summer and jumped into Ardbeg 10 as my first Eiley. Kicked my ass at first, but I love the peated stuff so much. Yeah, some people do. I don't dislike peat. I tend to go toward more sherry or wine finishes and single grains, whether they be something like Baines from South Africa. That's, I think, 100% corn, but they call it a single grain. I've tried that. I love it. A lot of the SMWSs I have are green, single grains, not malted.
When they do the SMWS tasting, do they always keep the peat for the end?
Daniel, is that can I ask, because I'm a huge Ben Ryack fan, and I think I see that on your bottom shelf. Is that a Ben Ryack 18 sherry peated?
That one?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate you. Why didn't you tell me you had that? That would have been a sample I would have wanted. I love that bottle.
I've never.
That is my favorite whiskey of all time right there.
Oh, wow.
I had a bottle of that. They don't sell it anymore. It's discontinued. It is
Really?
just beautiful. Oh my God. That is my favorite whiskey I've ever had of all time.
Oh, it's peated.
That is my number one. Other than the Port PC7, the original, and that. Those are my two favorites.
This is finished in Pedro Ximénez.
Jimenez.
Yeah, there's a lot that is.
Sherry cask Albariza. Albariza? Why do they say that word? It's under.
That is a beautiful, beautiful bottle.
It is. It is. I think this is the only one.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. Well.
If any of you guys are watching, if you can get your hands on one of those, get it. It is just spectacular. I had a bottle of that. It lasted me literally 7 days. It was gone.
Oh my goodness, 7 days.
Oh, so good.
Well, I
got that. I reviewed it on my channel.
Yeah, I think that I will be having a brand ambassador on mine, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's winding down his days. He lives in Calgary, and he's but he used to be the Ben Ryack guy. Now he's.
I had a chance to have the Ben Ryack ambassador on my show. I didn't want it. Oh, she's a woman now. She's forget her name.
Not in our neck of the woods. Richie Z, I like Canvas, and I have some Canvas. I have some SMWS Canvas, and I have some Canvas from Private Bottler. I forget who now, which one. I think it's the Sovereign. No, it's not. It's Signatory. Yeah, and I think it's 20-some years old. 23. Very good stuff. I like it. And actually, this is a canvas right here. I was kind of saving No, this is not the canvas.
Oh, that's good. That's the Return to the Dark Side. Yeah.
Yeah, Temptation, not Return.
Oh, Temptation.
Julia, what got you into Scotch?
Yeah. I don't think oh, you know what? When I was in my 20s, I went to Scotland and went to the Edredor distillery. They offered us a dram first thing in the morning, and I refused it, of course.
You what?
I refused it. I said, "Oh, no, thank you. No."
It's Edredour, by the way, not Edredor.
Edredour. Oh. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
She was there.
Yeah, well, I mean, they all had very thick Scottish accents, right? So I could.
It's Edredour.
Yeah, well, and then I honestly probably never ever touched another whiskey until I met Daniel several years later.
This is for Santa Cruzing.
Ooh.
He asked if I had any old particulars.
Santa Cruzing might have a collection that rivals your own, by the way.
I have a funny feeling that he does, yes.
Yeah. He sends a lot to Keith, Malted Man Cave. He offers to send to me, but he can't because I live in Canada. I would love to get some what he's sending to Keith.
You can't cross border mail?
Alberta, you can. Alberta's the only province that you guys can get stuff from the United States. We can't. The rest of Canada, even BC, that's right next to you, or Manitoba.
And so you'd never want to move back here then, because right?
No,
Alberta sucks.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But our whiskey.
Me and Daniel have a lot of fun talking to each other about. I'm a liberal. I can't live in BC. I hate all the Harper lovers. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but I can't live there anymore.
Well, your lovely little freaking prime minister was in our province, but that's because
I don't like him. I told you I didn't vote for him. I voted for Thomas Mulcair.
I wouldn't vote for any of them.
Stop showing me the Ben Ryacks. I'm getting very jealous.
I'm not showing it to you. I'm showing it to Eric Gilbert.
Oh, the power just came on.
The lights are on. You did it, buddy. The power just came on. I'm sure he does. Who's that crazy? I just heard the Octomore 8.3 and 8.4 yesterday. I hear the 3s are the best. I have tried the 20-year-old. That's why I didn't want to open up another bottle right yet. I may save that for when I have the former ambassador on.
I tried the Ben Ryack edition 1. It was not as good as I thought it was going to be.
The Ben Ryack, which? Oh.
Do you have it?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the edition 1, the cast strength edition 1. You got it?
Yeah. I think they're up to like 5 or 6 now.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
Oh, I think then if you don't like it, I'm probably going to like it.
Whoa. It's good, but it's not that great. I'm a huge Ben Ryack fan, you know that. So
yeah.
I'm one of the few whiskey reviewers that really love Ben Ryack. I put it on my top 5 list.
So this Tormore, I just opened, had water in it and let it sit here while we're shooting the shit, and it smells way better. Now I had I don't know, cap full of water into it. It's way better. What sucks? Damn, something sucks. Robin, I traded with.
But do you agree, Daniel, that Ben Ryack doesn't get enough praise that it should?
I agree. I do. I'm tired. I'm a big fan of Compass Box, but I think that when you get too many fanboys, it kind of turns me off. But as long as they stay to their values that they're trying to do and their integrity, I think they'll still make a good product. But to do with Ben Ryack, I mean, when you have people going on and on about Macallan's and Balvenie,
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, but what about Ben Ryack, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of cool though that they're not as popular because there's still a lot of bottles left for me and you, so we can drink it all while the rest of them fight over everything else, you know. But I'm scared though because of Brown-Forman owning them now that it's going to be changing. Like,
that always happens. I mean, even the Single Malt Whiskey Society changed when somebody else took it over, right?
Yeah.
What's going on in the chat? Hard to find Ben Ryack anywhere these days. Too bad. Is that just in Montreal?
No, Montreal, we usually get a good supply of Benriac. It's just that That's Crazy lives in the west. I call it the Waste Island. He lives in the West Island. Waste Island is. I think your sound's off again, bro.
No, I'm not. Julia is gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's getting late for me.
Buonanotte, Giulia. Buonanotte. A domani.
All right.
You going to bed. You're not leaving going home. Anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
All
when
right.
are you gonna just Daniel? When are you gonna give her like when is she gonna move in with you already?
The first time you did my live show, she saw all the wedding rings I had. She doesn't want anything to do with getting married. I said wedding rings are a dime a dozen.
Yeah. All right. Good night, guys.
That's crazy. That's crazy saying trying to make fun, but he even admitted to me that he misses living downtown big time because all you have in the West Island is Fairview Point Claire Mall. So
we have what mall?
There's a mall where he lives, and that's pretty much all they got. Like they have to go eat at like fine dining in the West Island is like Boston pizza.
Julia?
Yes.
They're saying good night to you.
Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. I don't know what I did with
Behind you. On the shelf, bottom shelf.
Okay.
So Daniel, if your house was on fire right now and you could only save one bottle, which bottle would it be?
Probably one of my Glenfarclas's. Because it's from 1968 when I was born.
Glenfarclas. That's it. All right. So if you had the choice between like Glenfarclas and Julia, who would you say?
I'd hand it to Julia and tell her to start running.
Good answer.
I think she can outrun me.
Crazy's telling people where I live. That's the last time I ever invite people over from the community.
Yeah, that guy tells a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. I love That's Crazy, but That's Crazy, shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, he's a wild man.
Yeah, I don't live in the East End. The East End is further from me.
The Spirit Safe is pouring a Deanston 12.
Mm.
What kind of juice do you put in your robot dick there? What flavor?
Right here. I got it right next to me.
You can't just tell me. What is it, like vanilla or what?
This is what I put in my robo dick.
But what flavor is that?
It is a tobacco / Cuban cigar mixed with like a bit of vanilla and custard.
Vanilla and custard.
Yeah.
How is the album you were writing coming? Are you writing an album?
He calls me a hipster all the time because he's a Guido. He looks like a New Jersey Shore reject.
Those guys are back on TV.
He's gonna start fist pumping to some techno soon.
The cycles are coming to get you. Do you have any indie bottlings from the Malt Man or exclusive malts? Let me check. Swami, you do some talking there for a second so I can say goodbye to Julia.
All right. He's crawling out backwards. If you guys can see right down, his Glendronach collection is very pretty. And he's got right next to that Benriac. But then you go up to that secondary shelf, and he's got this wonderful Elijah Craig. And he's got the High West. But in between that, he's got that Northern Harvest Rye, which he should just dump in the toilet today and get rid of it. Then we'll go up here. Let's see what else he's got in this collection. I saw the Tully Bardeen. He's got that little Glen Morangi shelf, which is way too high up. Glen Morangi should be down at the bottom. If everybody else agrees with me, let me know. It's like weird. He's got that beautiful Brooke Laddie collection next to Glen Morangi. Glen Morangi should be way down. That's my opinion anyways. On the side, what it looks like he's got plantation rum. I don't know what that is next to the Ball Blair 1999. If someone can tell me what's next to that Ball Blair, that would be cool.
I'm back. I had to pull a Swami and get a beer.
Oh, you went and got a beer? I have no more beer left. I'm drinking the hard stuff.
I had to get an innocent gun.
Innocent gun, good. Dude, what is that next to your Ball Blair 1999? Is that plantation rum?
Hold on a sec, I can't.
You got like 4 bottles of it. I'm just wondering what it is.
I'll show you my rum collection here.
All right.
I gotta change the.
But what is next to that Ball Blair? Is that rum?
Oh no! This is Tomatin.
Oh, Tomatin. Okay, good. Look, the box looks almost identical to the Plantation 20th anniversary.
Yeah, this is the Quattro series.
Ah.
Funny you saw that because somebody just finished theirs. This came out a while back, and I had bought 2 sets of it because it's very good.
Why do you put the Glenmorangie so high up on your shelf? Because isn't the top shelf for the good stuff?
I like the Glenmorangie, and it was a gift from somebody. That's the glasses and all the stuff in there.
I was about to say I don't respect your taste if you like Glenmorangie.
Well, I do, and I have some other bottles. And I'll show you one of my favorite rums.
All right, let's see your rums.
I think that's it. And a tequila that is phenomenally priced.
If you want, I got a tequila for if you want a good tequila.
Yeah,
what's it?
See the color of that tequila right there?
Yeah, is it so it's an extra añejo?
Yep.
All right. Oh, it's Sosa.
It's Hornitos.
Know that there's only 10 in all of Mexico. There's only 10 houses of tequila, yet there are 5,000 different types of tequila.
So they're sourcing the whiskeys?
They're sourcing tequila, yes.
Tequila, sorry.
Tequila, yes. It's different. Like people go to Mexico and they pay these houses to create tequilas for them.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me one bit. I don't have to share the camera.
It's crazy. It is crazy, and I don't mean to pun that's crazy's name, but it's crazy how many tequilas are out there from 10 distilleries in all of Mexico.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to go back to Richie Z's question. I do not have a indie bottle from the Malt Man, but I do exclusive malts. Maybe not. I'd have to do a little digging here, which I think is part of the game. No, I don't have anything from them. The names change. I have an old thing from Cooper's Choice, which they used to have really ugly bottlings. Now they have nicer bottlings. This new case, this is the new Cooper Choice release. They call it a vintage. But
hey, buddy, question. Should I get, I haven't tried it. I'm trying to get some inexpensive ryes for my channel. And I'm looking at either the Jack Daniels or the George Dickel. Which one would you get?
Jack Daniels or George Dickel? I used to drink Jack Daniels a lot. I mean, a lot back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Usually didn't have very good mornings when I woke up when I was drinking it.
I'm talking about the rye though. They have a rye that came out recently. Have you tried it?
I have not tried it. I think personally I would probably pick the Dickel, but you know what? Jack Daniels doesn't bother me at all. Although I prefer their single barrel select, which I have some behind me here. I was just checking. They were all duty free exclusive, or not duty free, but they were exclusives to the liquor depots or Wine and Beyond. They're called out here. Oh wow! What's behind?
Bart loves the dick. Is what took.
Who loves the dick?
Bart.
The booze librarian. Thank you, Spirit Safe. I'm not much of a librarian or a dictionary.
Bart is a wonderful, wonderful man. By the way, he'll be on my show next week. I'm very excited. He doesn't do people's shows, so I feel very.
I think it's not that he wouldn't do shows. I think he's a very busy man, to tell you the truth.
But he's doing my show. So
yeah, he's going to be awesome on your show.
I'm very honored.
I thought you were just having Bart, but now you're having both of them.
Yeah, well, Scott's a friend of the show. You know that. Scott's been on my show. Scott is like my Andy Richter. He's done my show like about 19 times. But Bart, me and him have known each other. We're Facebook friends. We talk all the time and we chat, and he's a really good guy. But he's not big into doing shows. He's got a family, like you said, and he's very.
I'm friends with him on Facebook too, but he doesn't. He hasn't joined the two of us together when I'm talking in chat. He doesn't figure out who I am.
Oh, he knows who I am. Well, I've been Facebook friends with him for about 3 years, and also Twitter and the rest. So we've chatted a lot, and he's just a good guy, and I'm very, very appreciative, and I can't wait to have him on next week, and I think we're gonna have a good time. And it's gonna be a Pete night, and it's gonna be my birthday, so I'm excited. 40.
Well, I might be there. I might have a Pete or two.
Well, I might bring you on if I might bring you on.
Sounds good. I've never done a live with those guys. That would be fun.
No, I might bring you.
I've had lots of live conversations with. Actually, I did do a live with Scott, but on Instagram, right? Probably 6 hours worth. To tell you the truth, I had the fireplace going, and it was something else.
I know Scott and Charles from Whiskey United loves to do Instagram lives. He tends to do them quite often.
I like doing them too. I mean, you're set to 1 hour. They're good. It's a good. I like Instagram. I was using it, and then when I met Julia, with the photography stuff, and she would give me nice compliments that I did good things with photos and some of them fancy photographer words, and it just kind of encouraged me, just like you and Rob and even the STDs have encouraged me to do.
Like you're just
this stuff.
I
reached my creative quota in my 50 years.
You're a nice guy, even though your comments get quite annoying at times, but you're still nice.
But I do that on purpose. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I throw them out there. So obviously, this. It doesn't hold up to the standard of rum you're doing.
Yeah.
18-year-old Florida Cana. I don't know if you talk about that.
I have not had Florida Cana. I haven't had a single bottle of it. The one that I get bugged a lot, everyone wants me to do the Dictator 10. That's what I always get. Like people always ask.
I have a very expensive empty bottle that we bought when we were out of the province working on a big job in Whiskey in the Sixes neck of the woods, Manitoba. And it was phenomenal stuff. And I saved the bottle because it's like a decanter. It's beautiful. And this is my other rum.
Wow, Juan Santos.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever tried that.
I've had it.
It's not too bad. I like it, I think, because it's not sweet. It's not as a little drier. And I have several Spanish guys that work with me. And this is one, I don't know where he gets it from. I don't think anyone's seen it. It's 10 years old. And it is that. Have you ever seen, I don't know if you can get a light on that.
No, I've never seen that one.
No, and it's much drier than the others. I'm rotating it to see if I get a better light on that bottle. Don Armando Bermudez. It's Dominican.
It's a sugarcane based rum.
You know what? There is no English on this. This bottle may not come from here.
If it's a drier rum, normally it's because it'll be a sugarcane base instead of a molasses base.
Okay, so Spirit Safe just said good night. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Everyone's just saying happy birthday. My birthday's next week.
Yeah, but they might not be around, eh?
They'll be around. You guys better show up next Saturday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Scotch Test Dummies. It's going to be a blast. You guys got to come in.
It'll be a good show. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
English Harbor is similar to Juan. Okay. I've never had either one of them. I mean, I own a bottle, and I did try it they had a little rum tasting in a small liquor store by probably the rep for the rum. But this one here has been my favorite. Now, the funny part about, this is probably the third bottle I've had. I haven't seen this guy that gets it for me. But I work on a site where obviously alcohol is not allowed. I'm talking to the head engineer of the plant, and this guy walks over, and fortunately he had this thing wrapped up in a toque. and he handed it to me right in front of the guy. I'm like, oh, yeah, you found that. Thanks. And I just kind of dropped it to my side and acted like it was no big deal. I mean, that's like instant fire the entire crew on the job site. It was something else. I'll never forget that rum now because of that. But
2020, I'm going to be doing the Trans-Canada Highway from Quebec all the way to BC. So 2020, and we'll get nicely drunk together, and I'll go through your collection, and I'm going to steal your Ben Riach from Cherrywood.
By then, I'll probably have casted this room into concrete, and there'll be a turret.
Santa Cruz, and I'm staying at your house, so don't worry about it. I'll definitely be visiting you. I'm sleeping over. You know how expensive it is in California for like literally a roadside motel, Daniel?
No, how much?
Dude, I was looking at $225 American a night for like a Motel 6.
Have you not gotten because you're going down during the peak season, man.
Jesus Christ.
That's what you're doing. You're going down during the peak season.
No, but everywhere else, the Chicago part is really expensive, and the California part, everywhere else, it's like $50 a night. And then you get to California, and it's like the shittiest nothing motel, like dead hookers under the mattress, is like $225 a night.
That's crazy. Is asking me about some ECBP. What does that stand for? Elijah Craig, what?
Barrel proof. The barrel proof.
Buddy, if you saw Elijah Craig barrel proof behind me, this show would be over and I would be cracking open a bottle and just sitting down and enjoying it because I cannot get it up here for some unknown reason. With the resources I have, you think I'd find a bottle.
They did have it in Quebec, but it was selling for $150. That was 35 when it was sold in Quebec, by the way. And I'm talking.
This is my go-to bourbon. Anybody ever ask me anything, I always say Elijah Craig 12. First of all, maybe this sounds negative, but to me, this is like the Mustang of bourbons. You can buy faster, more expensive cars. Ask Santa Cruzan, but you get yourself a Mustang, as long as you're not a fool, you can have just as much fun with that little torquey beast as you can with a lot of other ones. So for me, this is good. I like this bourbon. So because it's disappearing, I've bought in bottles almost in every province every time I drive by. Do I have any older Jefferson bourbon? I don't. What do you mean by older? As in when they were released? I have some Jeffersons here, and they are older releases, but I don't think they're anything special. I have that Ocean at the Sea, and what was that? Jeffersons. Yeah, no, nothing real special. Who's Mike? Is that your buddy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I like the Eagle Rare 10 a bit more. Yeah, I like it too. I think that the 10 might be disappearing. And if you look at the new bottles, I can't see where I have them, but the new Elijah Craig 10s, they still say 10-year-old, but it's on the back label and down the bottom. The older ones had it at the top on the neck label, boldly positioned right dead in the center, so you knew it was a 10-year-old. So I think that unless it's just cheaper not to have to print letters on the neck label, or they are just gradually making it disappear so that you don't notice when they go non-age statement, that would be a bit better marketing plan, in my opinion, if I was a marketing agent. Not that I've ever marketed per se, but
marketed.
Yeah, I have a bit of a background that requires me to be creative, but not the same way.
I love you, Daniel, and I love your channel, and I'm hoping all these guys that are watching are subscribed to you now, and if they're not, they should be subscribed to you. Evening, and I'm going to continue to support you and boost your channel. And I think you're great. I'm starving. I'm going to take off. Is that cool with you, buddy?
Yeah, it is, buddy. You can take right off, and Maybe I should too. I might watch a little Netflix and finish my. Well, Julia didn't finish her whiskey, and I have a nice innocent gun. So,
All right.
guys,
Well, I'm gonna finish this Netflix. Sorry, not Netflix. I'm already drunk from my previous show, and now I'm here. So
yes.
I'm gonna finish this whiskey.
That was a good show, by the way. I like John. He was a nice guy. I think he's going to do very well.
He's a great guy. Yeah. So Santa Cruz in, that's crazy. Eric Gilbert, Richie Z, all you guys out there still watching right now. Thanks for supporting this brother here. All right.
I appreciate you, Swami. I love you to bits, and I love all you guys that are out there. And I'm glad you enjoy the whiskeys that we talk about. And hopefully you'll be around when I actually start doing recorded videos. Appreciate everything, guys.
Nacho time.
All
Later,
right.
brother.
Take care, guys. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Santa Cruzin'. And that's crazy. Richie Z, Eric Gilbert. You guys take care. Malted in Montreal. You already know that. Who else do we have left here? The Spirit Safe left already. Richie Z. Yeah. I hope I haven't missed any of you. You're good guys. I appreciate it. I really have enjoyed being in the chats with you. It's actually so hard to stay up on the chats when you're trying to do a show, whether it's live. Maybe I got to try this recorded stuff, and we'll get a green screen for Tom R and Santa Cruz, and I think they were the ones mentioning it. Loch Ness, if you're there, thank you as well, buddy. You guys all have a good night. And, yeah, we'll say goodnight to Freckles for you, buddy. Don't worry. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.